Hi guys, very amazing lady we have in the house of entertainment. So lot of things are going to happen, and I would appreciate all my participants, all my and ask your questions. She will be able to answer your questions once you comment in the comment sections. Okay, so let me introduce her. I'm so blessed, abundantly blessed today. Have a conversation with her, share a board, share a same platform with her. I can relate to her in a many ways. Okay, she is a founder of Unapologetically Abandoned. She founded this movement to help women all over the world. She's helping entrepreneurs enhancing their life, and she is empowering women. She has been seen ups and downs in her life, and whatever she wanted to get in her life, that is what she is teaching through her coaching. Okay, and if I talk about her originality, she is from Czech Republic, and currently she is living in USA, Las Vegas, Nevada. So she has spent time to come on here to make you guys understand the life learning. Okay, she is a meditation coach. She can change your life in within half an hour. I just asked her. I just requested her time for just half an hour today. If you follow, if you listen to her and understand, and then follow her coaching, her method of doing meditation, her method of definitely manifest a lot of things. Okay, it's Abhibava. Thank you so much for being here. I heartily welcome you on board with YesPeopletainment.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate, you creating such a beautiful, safe space, and bringing people to empower others. I think that when we come together and when we can share what works for us in our lives, we can help others to make it faster. Because to be where I am, it didn't come easily to me. It took me decades to be where I am, and I don't want nobody to go through the same pain and suffering and take 3 decades to be where they want to be. So when we share our knowledge and what worked for us, we can make it easier for other people.
Wow, that's fantastic. You want to reduce other people's struggles decades into years, and then you want to enhance them to achieve their success in a faster way. That's a very good cause, Petya Boliva. So, our audiences are very mixed audiences, because when I started this channel, I started for travel and food. However, during this pandemic, I transformed my channel into helping entrepreneurs by making myself surrounding with entrepreneurs, help me and shaping my life. So I want to give the same to others. So that's when S People Tainments all started. I think I can completely relate with you. I can um, follow your thank these interactions right now. It's really amazing. So let me go ahead with uh, the session. Like, first question is like, you're a meditation coach. You love to be surrounded with women. You love to help entrepreneurs enhancing their mindset. So I want to ask you a question: how to be in gratitude every day?
It's a beautiful question. And one thing that I want to correct, I'm not a meditation coach or meditation teacher. I do meditate every day. I used to do group meditations, but I'm a mindset coach and business coach. So meditation is a very important part of everyday life, but I wouldn't call myself meditation coach or meditation teacher. There are others who are, much higher and doing that, with their like wholehearted sole purpose. For me, I'm a mindset coach for women, and I help them build their online business so they can live the life of freedom, that really feels good to them from inside out, and not just one life that looks good on the outside. It's very important. And how to be in a gratitude every day. I truly feel that when we can start a day with a gratitude, when we can look for the things that are good for us and the things that are working, it's the best way to start your day. Because no matter where you are in your life, no matter how you're feeling, there are some things that you're taking for granted, like a fresh air or water or having a bed or being able to walk or having somebody who cares for you, even if it's just your dog, okay? But there are always things that you can be grateful for. So that's a practice that I do every single morning, every time when I wake up. Before I even go out of bed, before I even open my eyes, I keep them closed and I say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I think about things I'm grateful for. I'm so thankful for my bed. I'm so thankful for waking up with the love of my life. I'm so thankful for my family, my soulmate clients, that I can be working from home, that I have the freedom in my life. And I always think about new things that come up to me and to my mind. So gratitude, it's such a magic, because it sets you for a feeling good, and however we are feeling, we are attracting more of that energy. So just to give you an example, like when I used to be working in a corporate job, when I would go to work, like you wake up and you're tired, you don't want to go to work, and you are rushing, you grab your phone, you look at the messages, and suddenly there is a lot of traffic and you're upset because people are slow. So in the morning, you created the momentum because you are just reactive to what is going on. When you can wake up in the morning and implement the gratitude right the first thing in the morning, instead of you feeling, oh, I have to go to work and I have to do this and I have to do breakfast for my family, you're thinking about things that are working for you in your life, no matter how big, no matter how small. You're starting your day with the spaciousness. You're feeling spacious, you're feeling abundant, and that's the energy you will attract. People will smile at you, people will open the door. You will go to the store and your favorite item, like strawberries, are on sale. So it's the little thing in our daily life. So I truly, every day, non-negotiable, wake up with a gratitude, and then every night before I go to bed, I have a journal where I write down the good things that happened today. Always at least like 3 to 5 things of the things that felt good. Like maybe we went to the park for a walk. Maybe I got a new client. Maybe I got a beautiful message from someone. Maybe it was a sunny blue sky today and I could have my lunch outdoor on our backyard. But I write all the things that felt good, because it's so easy to just go home and be in your routine, like, oh, I gotta do dinner, I gotta wash the dishes, I gotta do laundry. We always think about all the things we get to do instead of celebrating what feels good. So that's really the goal, looking for what feels good no matter what's going on in your life. You get to shift that. And I had one client who works for me from last year, and she used to have a negative thoughts and anxiety and feeling like her life doesn't even matter. And now, after almost a year working together, she's like a walking sunshine. And a few weeks ago, we were on our coaching call, and she shared with me that her dad, he went just for a regular checkup to the doctor, and they find out he has a cancer. So normally she would be scared, she would be worried, she would feel bad, she cannot be there with him because he lives back in Europe, she lives in the United States. But instead of feeling bad and worried, she say, I'm so thankful he went to this regular checkup because they were able to find it now. So you see, that's the power of the gratitude. You always have the power of the choice in any situation.
Wow. So, every day before go to bed, I should make a list what happened today, what are good things happened today, and power of gratitude is magic. Rightly put it, and I understood. I guess my our audience has also understood. Okay, when we talk about gratitude, keep on practicing. Yes, we need to realize the power even in the bad situation. I have one additional question is, how do I deal with toxic people who constantly are not allowing or suppressing me to be in that bad situation? Few people, it can be either relationship, it can be a office work related. We can find toxic people everywhere. So how either women or a men can come out of this toxic people and to be in gratitude mode?
Oh my gosh, that's such an amazing question. Thank you so much, because I remember in the past, I was the queen of toxic people. Like, I was in toxic relationships. I was in an office working, and the people were so negative and complaining, and it felt so heavy. So, I love this question. I wish that somebody would answer that for me like 10 years ago, but I had to learn it myself. So there are many different things that you can do, but what really helped me on my journey was having a core values, knowing what I stand for. Knowing what you stand for. There's an exercise that you can do. You can just take a piece of paper. Let me show you. So you can just take like let me find a piece of paper. So you can just take like a piece of paper, and you will divide it in half. Okay. So you divide it in half, and on one side you will write down the things that you don't. Yep, you have a piece of paper. You put a line. Yep, there you go, demonstrating it right away on the go. And on one side you will write down the things you don't stand for. There would be things you hate, but I don't like using the word hate, so the things that you don't stand for. Okay. And on the other side, you will write the things you do stand for. So it will be 20 things you don't stand for and 20 things you do stand for. So you will go back and forth. For example, I don't stand for hate, I stand for love. I don't stand for cheating, I stand for loyalty. I don't stand for being cheap, I stand for generosity. You go back and forth with these, and when you have 20 on each side, you take a highlighter or different pen, and you highlight the three things you do stand for. You know, um, I will answer to that right after. Leave it there. Thank you, so I don't get distracted. But when you do this exercise, you choose three things that you do stand for, because it's very important for you to know what is important to you. If you don't know what is important to you, everybody will be moving you, and you will be moved by other people's opinion of you, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what you should, like, what is normal. So you gotta know what you stand for. So for me, it's loyalty, generosity, always growing, integrity. Those are my core values. If you don't have them, you're not in my life. You're not my client. You're not in my close circle. Like, I'm not around you. So that is very, very important step. And when I did that, everything changed for me, because I realized that I wasn't living my core values. I was in toxic relationship where I wasn't treated the way I wanted to. I wanted to be in committed relationship, and I was being cheated on and lied to. So um, knowing your core values, it's a really foundation of everything. The same for your business. No matter what business you are, if you work with people that they don't respect your core values or don't have them, it's going to be very challenging. My soulmate clients, they have all the core values that I have. Maybe it's not their top three, but they do stand for the same thing. So that is the first step. The second step, it's respecting and blessing other people. It's their problem, it's their karma. If you want to be negative, if you want to like see things that how they are not working out, if you want to get mad, if you want to get angry, if you're going to be rageous, if you want to gossip about other people, it's you, but I don't own it. Okay. So that means give people the space, but distance yourself. If somebody's negative, you can tell them, this is your story. I respect it. It doesn't feel good to me. You know, you can say that if they're like close people. And sometimes you just gotta leave. If it's a relationship that it's toxic, you get to ask yourself, am I better with or without this person? And am I better with or without this client? Because if you're taking a client just to take the money, it's a short-term live because you're not doing your best, because you're not feeling your best. So when you can say no to the client, that it's not heck yes, that it's like, oh my gosh, I love this person, I want to be working with them. If you're not lit up, if you are not feeling happy around those people, you're not going to do your best. If you're not doing your best, you're not the best person for them. And each of us has different personality, different needs. We gotta respect that. And sometimes it's the scarcity, thinking like, oh my gosh, if I don't take this client, I don't have money to pay the rent. Well, the thing is that if you say yes to something that doesn't feel good, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, is going to bring you more of that people because you said yes to it. If you say thank you for bringing this person to my life, I bless this person, but it doesn't feel good, I would rather have somebody who is loyal and generous and open-hearted. You really get to look into that. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so the core value, one must understand what is their own core value so that you can save yourself from people who damage you. Keep them aside and move on with your life. So you put it in a right way. Thank you so much for the teaching, taking into a paper and write it down, what you stand for, what you don't stand for, to understand that core value. It's really helpful. So I want to ask another question. We all write affirmation. We all watched Law of Attraction. We know we know how it works. Don't understand how do I manifest, how do I write affirmation, and how, that it will come to me. Sometimes I write affirmation, it won't come to me in months, it won't come to me in years. So how do I manifest very fast?
I love that question. I love it. I love it. Like, hey, universe, like, what's happening? Bring it to me now. You know, like, I asked for it yesterday in my journal. Like, where's my stuff? Girl, I've been there. Thank you so much for the question. I think it's really amazing because people are like, well, I've been asking for my ideal husband or wife for the last 10 years. Where is he? Where is she? So I understand the thing is that what really helped me, affirmations are amazing, but what happens very often, we don't believe in those affirmations. For example, if you say like, I am living in loving and loyal relationship, I am a millionaire, you don't believe it. Like your subconscious mind doesn't believe it. So you can be writing whatever you want, but if you don't believe it, you cannot embody it. You know, so affirmations are amazing, but you got to start where you are and be open. You know, for example, I'm ready to attract soulmate clients. You know, I'm prepared to increase my income, because that's not saying, if I say I'm a millionaire, my subconscious mind will be, no, you're not, what are you talking about? So affirmations are amazing, but they get to be believable. They get to be something that your subconscious mind will really accept. And how you can create new ideas in your subconscious mind, it's through faith, mean trusting. First, you get to trust that it's possible. You get to have the faith. And for example, I give example to my clients. You have a desires, right? Imagine your desires like a little seeds. You have a seed in your hands. You go to your backyard or you go to your garden, you plant the seeds of your desires. I want my ideal body, I want my ideal income, I want my ideal husband, wife, whatever, whoever, you know. You plant those seeds and you water them through your, through your positive outlook on the world. Like, I believe this is happening, I'm going to be showing up, I will keep doing the work. So you plant it, but You don't go next day to the garden and you don't start yelling at your seed, where are you? I planted you yesterday. Why are you not blooming? What's wrong with you? You don't do that, right? You have a faith and you trust. So trust that when you plant your desires, this or something better will happen, because there were countless of the times that I was manifesting and I was praying for things, and I can tell you I'm so happy it didn't happen. I wanted to get married to my boyfriend that we were together for 5 years, happily ever after, having kids. He was a chiropractor, and I was thinking how amazing life we would have together, but he wasn't sharing the same values. He wasn't sharing the same faith and ideologies. And then I find out he cheated for me for a few years, and it was painful, but I'm so happy that the manifestation didn't come through. I needed him in my life as a part of my manifestation, but it wasn't it. You need to trust that whatever you have and whatever it's coming, it's for your highest good. So to manifest fast, you get to detach from what fast is. You get to embody the person who has it. So for example, many people come to me and I'm creating a course about money mindset. People want more money. Great, I want more money because I have a family to take care of, my grandma, my mom. I have a team of 10 people that I get to take care of their salary. So I do want to make money, right? But the thing is that I need to embody the version of me that already has the six-figure income. Now I have five-figure months. I want to embody the person that has six-figure months or seven. So if you think about it, right now where you are, many of people who are coming to me are struggling with their money mindset and with money relationship, and they think, oh, if I make 5,000, 10,000, $20,000 a month, then I will be happy. No, you won't. You don't know how to manage money. You don't have a relationship with money, so you won't be happy. It's not when. You're living in the when. You need to live in the now and ask yourself, okay, the future version of me who already has the money, who already has the car, who already has the relationship, how is she or he feeling? So if I already has the six-figure months, I have a financial advisor, I have an accountant, I don't worry about where the money comes in because there is always more than enough money, right? I'm at peace. I trust. I know how to manage money. I feel good. I don't stress about how to pay rent. I don't stress about how to pay my bills. I am at ease. You need to embody that person. When you are embodying the person, that's when you manifest, because you're not attached of when and how it's going to happen. So it's very important to ask yourself, what would that future version of me that already has everything I desire feels like? What is she wearing? What is she saying? How is she feeling? It's all about the feeling. So I think that's very important. So let me ask you, what is the one thing you would like to manifest right now, Fa?
Right now, I would love to manifest $1 million fast
Okay, why?
through my business.
Okay.
Because that 1 million can change my way of life, my business, and I can form a team. I can afford a team and take my business into next level.
Okay. It's beautiful. And do you need $1 million to do that? I don't have $1 million in my business, and I have a team of 10 people who are working with me. And I'm pretty abundant. So why do you think it's the million? How is it going to make you feel when you have the $1 million?
How it is going to make me feel?
Yep.
Definitely on the
Imagine
cloud
right
nine.
now you have $1 million in your bank account. How will you feel?
I will enjoy every day sunset. I'm not a morning person. I enjoy every day sunset, thinking I have 1 million in my account.
Okay. let's leave the 1 million out. Okay, you have the 1 million. I don't think that money sitting in the bank it's what will make you happy. Like imagine it's in your bank but you cannot go and touch it, you cannot take it out. Are you still happy? It's sitting there but you cannot touch it. Are you happy?
No,
Okay,
no. I
great.
want to touch it. I want to feel it. I want to use it.
Okay, how do you want to use it?
Um, for life enhancement, like yes, last 4 years I didn't even celebrate my birthday. I would go to some nice places to celebrate if I can touch that money. And of course, as I said, family and business, a lot of things which money, I with using that money, I will be able to fulfill.
Okay, so when is your birthday?
27.
It's
September 27.
when was it? September when?
September 27.
Okay, now I heard you. Okay, perfect. Yes. So what I'm hearing when
27.
27, perfect. So what I am hearing when I listen to you, I want to have a $1 million so I can go and celebrate my birthday. I want to have a $1 million because I want to have a team of people so I can grow my business. I want to have $1 million so I can go and watch sunset every day. I want to have $1 million so I can be with my family more. I can celebrate with my family. Okay, let me ask you something right now. Can you watch sunset today or tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, I did today.
beautiful. So let me ask you another
Yes.
question. Can you take maybe a blanket and go to the park or your backyard and prepare some snacks, sit on the floor and celebrate? Because,
Yes, I can do that.
and can you find the people that can help you with your business, that see the vision and that can help you to create money and then get paid? Like somebody who believes in what you're creating will help you with your business and they will get paid when you make money. Is it possible that there will be people who believe in you?
Yes. Yes, that's all I wanted to do. I want to have some people around me who has the same thought process, same mindset, same belief. That's why maybe I started this movement, same like you when you started in the initial stages. Now I'm at that stage as peopletainment. I want to have people around me, who believe my share my ideas, share my core values. As you taught us today, core value. I
Mhm.
will not even do business with people who do not have that core value, what I believe in.
Beautiful. So everything you just told me, you can do without even having $1 million. And that's something that you have to start with. You have to ask yourself, what do I desire? How is it going to make me feel? And then, and this is exercise that you get to write down. What is my desire? What is my desire? Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing, how is it
Okay.
going to make me feel? Okay, so what is my desire? Desire. How is it? I'm going to write it in the chat. How it's going to make
Going to.
me feel? Third, how can I create this feeling now? Okay, so it's in the chat box. You can look at it. What is my desire? How is it going to make me feel? How can I create this feeling now? You cannot wait
Okay.
to have $1 million to watch sunset. You can die tomorrow and you are not going to see any more sunset. Okay, so I'm not saying you will. I'm not predicting future. I'm saying we need to create the essence of what we think that we will have now. Let's say, for example, when I was attracting, manifesting the love of my life, I was asking myself, what would I do when I am in loving, loyal relationship? Okay. And when you ask yourself, what am I going to do? What am I going to feel when I am in loving, loyal relationship? I'm just having a solo here. I'm just having a solo here. So when you ask yourself, how am I going to feel when I'm in that relationship? You can create it now. When I'm in loving relationship, I will wear nice clothes. I will wear a perfume. I will take a bath. I will go to the park. I will go to the restaurant. I will wear a nice dress. So I will have a flowers. I will have a candles at home because I love the atmosphere when you're in a relationship. Okay. So I started to do it right away. I didn't wait it to have a boyfriend or fiance to feel this well. I started to do it. I started to wear nice clothes. I started to put the massage oil on my body. I buy candles. I bought myself flowers. I went to the nice restaurant, And because I did not need it, my desire to come, it came. When you're needy and pushy, you're pushing it away. Oh, I need $1 million so I'm happy and I can take care of my family. No, you don't. What do you need? It's the freedom. What do you need? It's the experiences. That's what you exactly want. When you create it in the now, then the money comes because you're not needy. Does it make sense? For some reason, I cannot hear you.
Okay. Yes, absolutely. First, I need to believe what I want to manifest. If I want 10 million, $1 million. Can you hear me now?
Little delayed, but I can.
Okay. I was okay. I don't know what happened today. Um, so it's much of a delay compared to other days. So I write down what is my desire, how it is going to make me feel, and how can I create this feeling now. So if I have this flow chart, then I'll be able to manifest in a right way.
Yes, because you will attract the energy that it's your energetical match. So if you want abundance, you get to feel abundant. You cannot be thinking about what is missing. Right now, you're thinking about what is missing. You are thinking about the $1 million that is missing instead of being grateful, like we started with it, as the gratitude.
Can you hear me?
What is that I have? So you really get to focus on what you have, the gratitude, and create the abundance by feeling abundant. And you're
Oh,
you're frozen. So I I think it was a perfect timing for wrapping it up. So I'll just finish it for us because you're frozen. So let's just wrap this up and finish it. So
okay. So feeling abundant is
to
not
really
just myself with what is missing.
Really, yeah,
Okay.
it's a delay.
Petya, I have a question.
It's yeah, it's super delayed
Yes.
and frozen, my love.
It's delaying from your
Yeah, it's delaying and it's frozen. So really, there's not much
end.
we can do.
Can you hear me somehow?
Okay, so Priya is asking, how do I feel abundant? Because when your mind
Okay.
knows it
So
isn't there. So I
there is
just
a
want to
question from
answer.
audience.
I know. I saw a question from Priya, which I wanted to answer now. How do I feel abundant? Because when your mind knows it isn't there, there are always things that you can be grateful for. There are always things that you can be grateful for. You get to look around. So yes, your mind knows that there is not $1 million on your account, but there are always things you can be grateful for. I feel abundant when I go to nature because nature is abundant. I feel abundant when I can create myself a fresh meal. I feel abundant when I get hugs and kisses. I feel abundant when I look at the sky and it makes me feel so good because there is a fresh air. I feel abundant because my body is functioning. So ask yourself what is good in my life, where is the abundance. So look around and ask yourself what feels rich in your life, what feels rich and abundant. I will leave it in the notes, abundant in your life. Okay, so for me it is nature, my family, my healthy body, books that I can read, and it's it's really the abundance of fresh air, food, water. You get to look for the abundance. You have to really find something that makes you feel good. So Priya, let me know if you have any questions anymore, if that answered it. And I will also answer Lokesh question. Whatever positively I can be, but little bit percentage of some negativity, or can you can say some blockness, it's still available. How can I remove it? Please suggest. This is such a great question. How to remove negative blocks. So to remove negative blocks, it's very important to notice and be really aware when these blocks are coming up in your life. Is it when you're around people? Is it in your work? Is it in your relationships? Is it in your health? Really ask yourself, because you also get to give yourself permission to not request to be like 100% positive. It's not going to happen. You will never be like 100% positive. You're not robot. You have feelings, you have emotions. So I think it's really important to acknowledge that I don't need to feel positive 100% of the time, but how can I feel positive most of the time? So first is the awareness where the negative blocks are coming up. Is it in certain situations? Is it certain environment? Is it certain people? Is it because you didn't sleep well, you didn't eat well? Start noticing, and I would really invite you, be aware and start the journal. Be aware of your emotions, negative blocks, and journal about it. I'll put it in the notes. Write it really down. Write it down and ask yourself when this is coming up. And when it comes up, how can you move from that? You can be grateful. You can go for a walk. You get to interrupt the pattern. You get to interrupt the pattern to really remove the feeling. You get to acknowledge it. Today I'm feeling sad. Today I'm feeling negative. Today I'm feeling tired. Today I'm feeling frustrated. Today I'm feeling angry. Good. Acknowledge that feeling and then choose again. You might not be able to choose the first thought, like, I'm feeling so angry today, I'm feeling so frustrated, I'm feeling so tired. Maybe you cannot really control that first thought, the first mind, but you can always choose the second thought. So choose again. How do I want to feel? Now that I know that I'm angry, how do I want to feel? Okay, I want to feel peaceful. What would make me feel peaceful? Okay. So, to remove the negative blocks, be aware of your emotions, negative blocks, journal about it, and then choose again. Okay. Choose again how you want to feel. Perfect. All questions are answered, and I think we're okay. How abundance and gratitude is helping you in our better version. So to answer this question, how abundance
Okay,
and
that's
gratitude
lovely.
is helping us change our better version. It's when you we cannot feel two emotions at the same time. Just think about it. When you're upset, you're not feeling love. And the same way, when you are feeling gratitude, you're not going to feel angry. We cannot hold two emotions, two thoughts at the same time. So even though the negative emotion or the anger or the frustration can come up, it's okay. But like I said, you cannot hold two emotions. Just try it. I'm so grateful. I'm so loving. I'm so grateful for my husband or wife. I'm so grateful for my healthy body. I'm so grateful for the fresh air. I'm so grateful for this amazing information. When you're grateful, you cannot feel anything else. You cannot feel angry. So that's what you get to do. Choose again. You cannot hold two emotions at the same time. Sure, I will. Thank you for answering. I have a lot of things to be cleared out of my thoughts in life. I believe in love of attraction and manifestation, but lack the patience to remain in a waiting mode. Um, I love that, and you don't have to be waiting. Like when you are aligned with your future self, you're peaceful, you're patient, there is no rush, there is nowhere to get to. So, and I talk a lot about love of attraction. So make sure to follow me also on my Instagram, because that's where I connected with, YesPeopletainment. But it's, you don't have to be in the waiting mode. You get to remember that you plant the seeds and you trust that it's sprouting, that it's blooming. So really tap into that, because if you are not patient, that means that you don't believe, that you don't trust. And it's very important to trust in a power higher than yourself. For example, God, universe, the source, whatever you want to believe in, there is something bigger than us that helps us, our bodies, to heartbeat, to breathe, that helps the plants to grow. So think about that. What can you really do to connect with that energy? Okay, let me see other questions. Great, thank you for your answer. So everyone, make sure to really do your morning gratitude, do your nightly journal, see your core values, and then also, um, make sure that you trust, that you do have a faith. It's very important to have the faith that everything is always working out for you, even if it doesn't look like, even if it doesn't feel like. You get to really trust. So I am so grateful for each and every one of you, because by you being here alive, because you are asking questions, because you want to be growing, that means that you really care and that you really want to make a better world, because you are already interested, because you're already aware, and more good people are connecting together, more better energy we create. So thank you so much for having me today. I know we ran a little bit over, but I think it was really needed. I'm happy that I could be a part of this. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much, Petya. It's having you. You make us understand gratitude and how, what state of mind I have to write my affirmation, and you have answered all these wonderful people questions questions very patiently. Thank you so much. I look forward to connect with you on another platform in another much. We are so abundantly blessed. All the best for all your future endeavors.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We'll talk soon. Bye.
So, guys, that was Petia Kolibala, Las Vegas, Nevada. So, finally, like we done it first time ever in YouTube Live with an international CEO. So, thank you so much for participating. You're so lovely. Please wait for yet another lovely session in the future. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Have a good night.